So I'm gone for a couple days and everybody just loses their damn mind. I mean, Jamie Foxx is coming back as Electro in the Tom Holland Spider-Man. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But then people say he was the worst part of Amazing Spider-Man 2. Yet we're going to get him the... Let's do this, guys. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel once again. I am Robert Storms. As always, if you're finding me for the very first time, please be sure to click that like and subscribe button. I am going hatless today. You know why? Because I was up to 3 a.m. drinking and making the whole bar laugh. It was great. And look, I even got a pimple. Look at that. I got a pimple. A pimple, people. Yeah, it's a thing. But anyway, guys, how you guys doing today? Yes, I did get the news yesterday. I had tons of you guys message me, DM me. Robert, Jamie Foxx is returning as Electro. First thing I did, I was like, we're in October, right? Like, this is not an April Fool's joke. Why is Jamie Foxx coming back as Electro? Like, wasn't he the one that everybody hated the most in Amazing Spider-Man 2? Like a lot of people are like, yeah, we love Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone's, chemistry. But that whole, Jamie Foxx thing, and like, we didn't like that. So what's the deal? What's the deal? So this is coming from the Hollywood Reporter, and how's that for shocking news? That is the understatement of the fucking year, I'll tell you that right now. So it is being talked about that right up here, that Jamie Foxx is in final talks to reprise his role as the latest villain in the upcoming installment of Spider-Man. This is going to confuse a lot of people because we saw J.K. Simmons return in the post-credits scene of Far From Home. Now Jamie Foxx is coming back as Electro. So let me just kind of give my opinion on this. So Amazing Spider-Man 2 is my favorite Spider-Man movie of all time, mostly because I love Amazing Spider-Man issue 121, 122. It really kind of incorporated that on there. I wasn't the biggest fan of Jamie Foxx as Electro. I thought when he became Electro, I liked it. Everything prior to that, to like, how you doing, Spidey? Oh, we're friends. Like, that's the stuff I did not like. So if he's in this movie as Electro, and we don't get to see that persona before, then I'm down for it. So here's a couple things of what I'm thinking as a major Spider-Man fan. Okay, what if, one, they're doing this because they're like, hey, let's see where they fucked up at and let's do it better. I have a real strong feeling, and I have nothing to base this off of. What if he is Electro from the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man? Like, what? That is the same Electro, right? Because at the end of that movie, he got disintegrated into nothingness, right? Well, if you're a comic book fan, you know that there is this thing called Spider-Man or Into the Spider-Verse and like all these different things with multiverses inside the comic books. Spider-Man, written by Brian Michael Bendis, he did this story arc where Mysterio was able to bring in different, like bring Spider-Man from 616 to Miles Morales. It was fantastic. Then we have someone like Dan Slott, who did Spider-Verse, which brought all the different Spider-Men in. What if, at the end of Amazing Spider-Man 2, when Electro got zapped into nothingness, he went to another dimension? He went to Tom Holland's dimension. We know that Doctor Strange 2 is going to be the multiverse of madness. They want to play with the multiverse. And they kind of played with that a little bit in Spider-Man Far From Home. There was no multiverse involved, but they talked about the multiverse. They talked about how there is a multiverse. So what if this Electro is in fact the same exact Electro from Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, and he just got zapped into that universe? Or let's play devil's advocate and say, no, he's not the same Electro, but it's a multiverse, so same people, same characters could exist in different multiverse. Sometimes they look different, sometimes they're not so different. Maybe this is just the Electro in this universe. Who knows? Maybe he's already locked up. Who knows? That's the thing. We don't know. But I do think that they're starting to understand that people want to see all these characters come together some way. And I've always said this. If I can get a movie with Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire, and Andrew Garfield all as Spider-Man in a live-action Spider-Verse movie, man, I think that movie would make over $1 billion easily. And I think this is sort of like a step in that direction. I really do. I didn't hate Jamie Foxx's Electro. I didn't like his persona before Electro, but when he became Electro, I liked him. I liked him a lot. And I want to see them do more with that. I want to see them build upon that. And if he's starting this movie already as Electro, and I have a feeling just because he's in final talks to be Electro, I don't think that he is going to be the main villain, like at all. I do think we're going to get multiple villains, sort of like we did with Homecoming, where we had the Vulture, the Shocker, and all those different things. We could have something similar to that, where we might actually have like Scorpion or Kraven, and then Electro's there. Maybe this is going to be Peter's like big challenge. But I do really like this idea. I'm intrigued by it more than anything. I'm intrigued. I want to see what they do with it. How big of a role is it going to be? Is it going to be the Andrew Garfield's Electro? That's what I want to know. But hey guys, that's just my thoughts on it. What do you guys think? How do you feel when you heard the news? Do you hate it? Do you like it? Are you kind of just waiting to see what happens with it? Be sure to leave those comments in the comment box below. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button for more exclusive content. Please be sure to hit that join button. Pick a tier best for you. Help support the channel. And until next time, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.